Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. And we are going to be taming the brand new Thornbeasts that were added here in 10.2 for all three hunters in World of Warcraft. So these are not exotic beasts, so all three hunter specs can go ahead and tame these guys. And I have to say, I have already collected all of them as of me recording this little opener. However, I couldn't figure out the best way to articulate and show you guys how to do this. It can be an incredibly easy experience. I got all three of them in about 30 to 40 minutes. So I just went ahead and got the Thorn-Laden Heart, which is the item that you need to start this little process. There's three different ones, and then we'll go ahead and show you from start to finish how to get one of them, and then I will give you the coordinates to the other two. So for example, this video is going to be me getting the saber heart and getting that through to completion, and then I will give you the coordinates of the final destination, if you will, for the stag, and then also the bear, and I will show clips of me getting that. But let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Mr. Eggplant presents.
So like I said, thank you guys for checking out my video, and I'm going to try to make this really condensed as much as possible. So here on the screen, you'll see three different waypoints. This waypoint here at 3661 is roughly going to be where the bear spawns. Then the waypoint at 4464 is where the stag spawns. And then inside this cave here at 5720 4780 is where the saber spawns. And like I said, the saber is in a cave, so you might miss it the first time you fly by. But the item that you need to get is going to be the Thorn-Laden Heart. And there are three different ones, and they each say in their flavor text what it's going to be for. So it'll say saber, like this one does here, or it will say bear, or it will say stag. And the best place to get the saber heart is going to be where I'm at, which is just to the south of the Eye of Ysura. So there's a little section over here. I'm actually recording here for a different video and happened to get the heart once again. And then there's just down the hill over here to the left, over in this area, there'll be more of these sabers. They all have roughly a 3 or 4% chance to drop one, but as soon as you get one, then you need to hightail it to Drustvar. Alright, so I am now here in Drustvar, and Drustvar, if you're unfamiliar, is over in Kultiras. Which is the alliance side, if you will, to BFA. So here we are in Drustvar, and there's a couple of different spots we can find the NPC that we're after. One of those is here at the Ulfar's den, so it's actually not here. Totally fine. So this is arguably going to be one of the hardest, in air quotes, things to do for this little adventure that we're going on for these pets, because this NPC, actually see it right now, this NPC isn't up during the day, and it does walk around and pat around randomly, either up by the den or down here by this little river. So again, it's either up here at the den or down here at the river, and we're looking for the doe version here, the secret keeper of the forest. So I don't know how to say this NPC's name correctly, so I'm going to call her Atha. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her, and this is after we have the Thorn-Laden Heart in our inventory, and then we're going to present that, and we're going to then get Moon-Touched Thorns. So after we get those Moon-Touched Thorns, we then just need to go back up here to the den that we just visited, not, 20-30 seconds ago, and we're going to go ahead and get a new item. Be so happy when we have some dynamic flying with these old mounts. Dragon flying has kind of spoiled me. So now we're going to be talking to Ulfar here in his den. And then we're going to pick the last option, which says, I've seen some animals that look like they're part plant. Can you tell me more? And then we have the blessing from Atha on the thorns that we receive. So we're going to go ahead and click the second option. And then we get the Thorn Speaker's Ritual Knife. This knife is what we're going to plunge into the corpse of the enemy that I marked on the map just a little bit ago over in the Emerald Dream. And then that will spawn the pet that we can then tame. So I'm going to go ahead and hearth back to Valdrakken, or find my way back to Valdrakken, take the portal that's going to go to the Emerald Dream, and then we'll go ahead and go tame our pet. And there was a reason I mentioned the portal, because apparently a lot of people don't realize that there is a portal right here in Valdrakken. So I'll bring up the map really quick. So if you come right here, it's just to the west of the Great Vault, excuse me, to the east of the Great Vault, and there is a portal that goes right to the middle of the Emerald Dream, so easier way to get there than flying through the Onaran Plains. But we're going to go ahead and get through this little load-in right quick. Absolutely beautiful splash art, as per usual with Blizzard. And then, like I said, there are 3 different spots. So if I have the stag heart, I'm going to go here to 4464. If I have the bear heart, I'm going to go here to 3661. And then if I'm going to go and get the saber, I'm going to go to 5720, 4780, which is where we are headed. And then we'll go into the cave, we'll kill the thorn-touched NPC, and then we'll be able to go ahead and tame our pet. So I actually kind of missed there. So there we have, which is Liliuna, and this pet is going to be killed, and then you go ahead and use the dagger that Ulfar gave us here, and then we'll be able to then summon the Drust and then tame the Drust. Alright, so Liliuna unfortunately is going to take the fall here for us. And then you can see the title there, Thorn Touched. And then we're going to plunge in the Ritual Knife. And then out comes our new Drust pet. So we're going to go ahead and tame. Pretty sure this is the one I wanted to. I am so stoked. This is exactly the one I wanted. So let's go ahead and pop upstairs where there's some lights, kind of dark and dingy down here. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the other pets and then end this video. So let's go ahead and take a look at this absolutely beautiful creature. This is just one of the different color variants. I believe there's 3 or 4. I believe it's 3 of each right now, and then there's one that's still not tameable just yet. But this is going to be the saber, so let's go ahead and dismiss that. Just to prove to you guys, I have quite a few of these now already. Then we're going to go ahead and bring out the stag. So then this is the stag that I went with for this particular video. I didn't really care as much for the color of the stag, but again, if you are wanting the stag, you have to bring the plunge knife here to 4464. And then finally, let's go ahead and bring out the Bruin, bring out the bear at the very end here. And then this was the Drust Bear. And the Drust Bear was the only one that really kind of gave me a problem, because the NPC that you have to plunge the knife into is not named like the other ones. It's just a displaced Bruin at that point. So you just want to make sure and kill the bear, and then use the dagger on him, and then collect your prize, which will become Estera. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and be sure and follow me over at Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Eggplant. Sorry this went kind of long. It was kind of just a few steps that takes a while to kind of explain, and I really like to give you guys as much information as possible. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.